So first thing, support for plus email addressing. Google's had this forever. What this means is when I sign up for Ignite 2020, I'm going to use the email address of eric.roth plus ignite2020@JourneyTEAM.com. And then when all those vendors scan my badge and I come home with all those spiffs that I love, just kidding, then all the email goes to that address. And I have a nice rule that puts it into a folder and they don't spam the heck out of my normal user account. It's kind of cool, okay?
Can you then turn it off?
No, plus address, there is, you don't, so the question was, can you turn off my plus addressing? No, anything that Microsoft sees with the plus whatever, it knows it's associated to your account and it dumps it in your mailbox. So you have to have a rule that puts that where you want it, right? And away you go there. So plus address routing is coming in Exchange Online. Another one that I've been waiting for literally 15 years is send from proxy addresses. So this is a case where you have obviously when you send email, it's from your primary email address. And you may have er@journeyteam.com as an alias, and I want to send email from er@journeyteam.com. And now I can pick that from the drop-down list on the from email address. You've had to do third-party products or funky stuff with DLs and send as permissions, it's been a nightmare. So if you have multiple companies in one tenant and they need to, personate one user versus the other, then these guys are going to love that. Message recall. I won't even bring up GroupWise. Sorry, I was going to go down that road. So in another time, in another world. Message recall is coming to Exchange now. The ability to retract an email that's sent so that users don't go, sweet, they're trying to retract this email, I'm going to go read it now. That experience is going to change. So that's coming to Exchange Online with much improved and better retract.
And what you were going to say is GroupWise sent this a long time ago.
For 20 years ago, exactly. So, okay, another fun thing coming is if your company has ever dealt with fantastic and fun reply to all storms, where people keep replying, quit replying, and the insanity just ensues, right? This still happens today, right? So Exchange can auto-detect these reply to all storms and build a dynamic rule, transport rule basically, that shuts them down and tells the sender knock it off, and it'll do all that dynamically and automatically. So some fun stuff happening there. So Exchange is no longer boring, right? Hopefully that helps. Okay. A couple of enhancements for administrators. So this is really, really big news. In Office 365, the slowest admin center of them all is Exchange, okay? There is a brand new Exchange admin center that you can try today, admin.exchange.microsoft.com. It mirrors the same framework that the Office 365 admin center has, and so it'll look very similar to the standard O365 interface. And it's going to have a lot of new features and functionality. A little tip I didn't put on here, I should have, is that there's a new Exchange V2 PowerShell. It's significantly faster than the old one, and if you aren't using it, you should definitely check it out. Okay. Customizable recipient limits. How many people can you put on a to field? You can now customize that per user. So your marketing person, you can make them send bigger email, more recipients than your standard employee. Okay, and another super important one on security, securing SMTP auth submissions. What that means is you've got that multifunction printer that needs to scan the email and it has to authenticate and uses basic auth. And so you've got to allow that for that specific account, but not for all the other human beings that aren't ever doing that. Okay, so you can shut that down for regular traditional accounts and only allow it for specific accounts on the SMTP auth submissions. I mentioned in our last tech update that basic auth is turning off in Exchange Online, except for SMTP, right? Now you can lock it down to just specific accounts.